What if the only thing standing between you and your goal is you? Today we're going to go ahead and discuss how self-sabotage works and also powerful steps you can go ahead and take to stop getting in your own way. Hi, my name is Evelyn and welcome to my channel. In this channel, we discuss a lot of just how to become your better self, which is self-transformation, self-love, self-concept. So if you're definitely into this type of content, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification button so you never miss a video. In this video, we're gonna go ahead and discuss how self-sabotage works, and I'm also gonna give you guys some practical steps you can go ahead and take to stop getting your own way. With self-sabotage, is something that we do subconsciously and also consciously as well. So we're gonna go ahead and dive deeper into this topic. First step is to identify what is self-sabotage. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the definition that I have on my phone. Self-sabotage is a pattern of behaviors and thought processes that prevent or limit someone's success or happiness. Basically, self-sabotaging can look like procrastination, it can look like perfectionism, it can look like limited beliefs, negative talking, or just engaging in any behavior that is preventing you from succeeding or preventing you from doing what you need to do. That's what self-sabotage is, and sometimes we realize that we're doing it and sometimes we don't. So you really do have to get some sort of mental clarity of just like, whoa, I know I have this big project, I know I have this big thing that I have to accomplish. What am I doing with my time to accomplish that? So we're gonna go ahead and dive deeper into that. Go ahead and discuss how self-sabotage works. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys two things that I feel like are very big that a lot of people talk about, and this is something that I'm struggling with as well, and I'm overcoming it. Number one is the fear of failure or the fear of succeeding. Let's talk about the fear of succeeding, then we'll talk about the fear of failure, because that's really a big one as well, but not a lot of people talk about the fear of succeeding. This is something that I'm learning to overcome and realizing that I know it's unknown. I know it's going to require better dedication, better discipline, better actions from myself. And the reason why people will self-sabotage themselves because they have a fear of succeeding. They have the fear of that. They know they're going to win. They know how they're going to win. They know how they're going to succeed. But that success requires them to be more disciplined, requires them to have more time management, may requires them to like hang out with less people and focus towards that business, towards themselves, whatever the case of succeeding or success looks like to you. So it changes you. It allows you to become someone different if you allow it to. Being successful, it will allow you to cut some people off. You know, you may not be close to certain people anymore. It may require different time management, different routines, different thinking. It's like you cannot fear success or failure. Like, because let's talk about failure. Failure is gonna happen, and you just have to learn from it. Like every successful person, it will tell you they failed more than they succeeded. Every person will tell you that. Like they have so much growth from that failure that it led them to success. It led them to becoming the best version of themselves. And that's a really big one with self-sabotaging. People fear the fear of, like, they fear failure or they fear succeeding. Another one would be is they just don't feel like they're worthy. A lot of people self-pity themselves. A lot of people really, they look at self-pity and they think that's humbling themselves, and it's not. It really isn't. And I used to struggle with this, and I am getting better because just with prayer and just me viewing myself different, giving myself affirmation, and really being aware of what I'm thinking and how I'm saying and things of that matter. So when you think of your self-worth, and I'm gonna do a separate video on that, like that's a really big one. Self-worth is very important. Like no one can give that to you. You have to give that to yourself. And A lot of people, they feel comfortable of how they feel about themselves, of how they feel about they're not worthy, they're not pretty, they're not capable of, they're not understanding, they're not successful, whatever the case may be, whatever thing that you think you're not worthy of, you put yourself in that box, you put yourself in that bubble, and it's just holding you back. And you're always thinking like, well, I mean, I can't do this. Like, other people are doing it and I don't look the same. People will just accept it. They will accept the fact that like they feel that they're not worthy of it because they feel it's very familiar to them. It's very comfortable. And that's something you have to break out of. So those two big things are just how self-sabotage works. There's more, but those are just the main two things that I feel like a lot of people struggle with. Let's go ahead and get into some practical steps to stop self-sabotaging yourself. The first one would be is to identify the root causes. Really start to recognize the patterns and what is triggering you to wanting to procrastinate, wanting to self-sabotage yourself. Like, what is it? Is it a moment? Is it a feeling? Is it a thought? That is what is causing you and wanting yourself to not do what you're not supposed to be doing, okay? What is causing you to engage in behaviors that are not benefiting you, not benefiting into your success, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your happiness? What are hindering you? Like, what is it? So definitely go ahead and figure out, the root cause. The second thing would be is to set your achievable goals, like really set them clear and really break them down to just micro steps. Like, break them down into manageable things that you can do on a daily or an even weekly basis. Because when you're breaking down this big, huge goal that you have, and you have like the steps to obtain it, like it's just like you have this big goal and you're breaking them down and you climbing them up towards this big goal, you're gonna achieve them. And this really just helps you build momentum. This helps you build confidence in yourself, trust within yourself that you will get there eventually. You will get there. And wanting to lose weight by the spring, start going out, like, doing the workouts, getting a gym membership. Intermittent fasting is really big and helpful. Water intake or supplements. Figure out what is causing you to bloat or to gain weight. Eat more raw vegetables or fruits. Momentum. You are building confidence within yourself. And once you have that confidence, once you have that momentum, you're able to really just celebrate small wins to where it's leading you to that big win, that big goal. So really just set clear goals and just really break them down. Break them down as small as you possibly can and just work towards that every single day. The third thing would be is to challenge your negative self-talk with affirmations, with positive affirmations. When those thoughts kick in of just saying, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, I'm not pretty enough, whatever the negative thinking that you have in your head, reframe it to positive thinking, reframe it to positive affirmations, to where it's saying, I'm not deserving of this, saying, I'm more deserving of this, I am more capable of this, I can do this. This is just gonna help you really just your self-esteem. It's going to help you with your self-confidence and how you think and view of yourself. Because like I was saying a little bit earlier, with just you not feeling like you're valuable, you not feeling like you're worthy, it causes you to just procrastinate. It causes you not to go after what you want to go after. These are your desires. These are your dreams. Why are you not accomplishing them? Like, there's going to be people that are going to try to hold you back. Why are you being the person that's holding you back? Like, why are you being the main one? Like, to really reframe your mind and really catch yourself when you're speaking negative about yourself, to really direct that to saying, I'm not deserving. No, I am more deserving of this. I'm unable to do this. No, I am more capable of doing this. Because when you are actively doing this, reframing your mind anytime a negative saying, a negative thought's coming, and you reframe it to something positive, you're saying positive affirmations, you are rewiring your mind to really just self-empower yourself, to start building your confidence in your self-worth. You need to challenge those negative things. You need to challenge yourself. So my fourth and final thing I would like to go ahead and add is for you to practice self-compassion with yourself. I was saying this a little bit earlier. You have to be your friend. you have to be your best friend. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, and you have to be the one to always just love on yourself, even if you didn't do the best, even if you did procrastinate or you didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve, or you failed at first, you failed the second time, you failed the third time, or things are not working out the way that you planned it to. Have compassion to yourself. Give yourself grace. Let's go ahead and pour into it. Let's not hold ourselves back. And I know that you're scared to make a mistake. I know that you failed before, but deep down inside, I know you can do it. I know that you're more than capable of doing it. And this is just part of the process. This is part of the journey. And this is going to lead me to my destination. This is going to lead me to success, to happiness. And when you look at it from that point of view, and just stop beating yourself up and stop talking bad about yourself or just saying negative things or just cussing yourself out, like really just have compassion for yourself, give yourself grace, and just really learn from your mistakes, because you are not perfect. Instead of criticizing yourself that you're supposed to do this right at this first time, like no one gets it right all the time the first time, or be the second time, or be the third time. It's a consistent thing that you have to do on a daily basis. So give yourself more grace, give yourself more compassion, and really just be your best friend. Stop being your biggest hater. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope I was able to give some really just helpful tips to stop self-sabotaging yourself and stop getting your own way. Remember, you guys, change takes time and every step counts. I am cheering for you guys, okay? I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I'll be the one that always